single piece bend and joined, or two pieces joining, or three pieces joining in different methods. Okay, to make the joint is called seams, that is hems, H-E-M-S. These hems are different types of seams are there. Grooved seam, Pittsburgh seam, dovetail seam, plain dovetail seam, flange, bead dovetail, double seam, butt seam, lap seam, slip joint. Okay. These all are the same hems what I explained in the previous classes. Only a difference is this butt seam. Butt is a butt seam. They'll put sheets side by side and made by another sheet metal. Okay, that is 1, 2, third piece is to join the seam. Lap seam. Lap means butt is side by side. The sheets will be, two joining pieces will be side by side. Lap joint means the sheet, one is at the bottom, one is on the top. One is at the bottom, one is on the top. Whereas in butt, the work what you are making, that sheets will be side by side. And over that, with some other sheet strip, they will do joint. In the lap joint, the two metal sheets will overlap. Now slip joint. Here already you explained the plain lap joint. Plain lap joint, this is same. Okay. Now in the plain lap joint, the sunk joint also is there. Sunk means here see it is directly put one over other, that step like it is. Okay. But here the joint is also same like a plain lap, but after lapping this, the end is bent to this surface, two surface will be level. Now we will go to the slip joint. Here also we have the slip joint also. I will explain later. Now these three joints are different way, little bit. These joints are different method of jointing, like a plain, sunk, butt seam. This stiffness will be different. So according to the need stiffness, they will different seams they will select. Now plain lap, sunk lap. It is a plain lap, sunk lap also plain lap, but after joining the edge is made level to this one, whereas here not made. Inside lap. See that this is also lap, but two sheets are used to join. One is at the bottom L shape. This is inside lap joint. If this L-shaped sheet what is bent, it is kept on the top, it is called outside lap joint. Now single lock means this is hem already I told, but if it is used like in this way, single, one bend only is there. This is called single lock. Okay. Double lock means see already once it bend here, and now what happened? One more bend is made square shape. Okay. One more bend is made a square shape. Okay. Now lock slip together. Lock slip together. Lock slip together means this is one single lock, this is one single lock, two different sheets. In between that one more sheet we are having double lock both the sides. Which is slipping means it will go like a draw like inside. So lock, slip together. Lock, slip together. Okay, this is lock, slip together, join. Now here, see, after making this all complete work, if the example if you take a tin, paint tin, on the top and at the bottom, paint tin, top and bottom, this groove joint is round, edges will be round. Okay. Now, what will make means, the tin which side is open, will cut the top portion where the lip portion is fixed, we will cut straight without having any bending, stiffness. Here the stiffness are there, we will remove the stiffness. When you put some liquid and hold at the top, it will get a bend, it will not have a proper shape, it will get bent, and when you lift also it will not come. To make this edges stiffness, they use the different types of stiffs. Okay, first one is wire. What they'll do means, they'll put one sheet, they'll put one wire, round wire, and they'll bend. Okay, in the houses when we buy the iron buckets, the ring will be there, rod, wire over that sheet will bend. The hem is a thin sheet metal. Once it get bend like this and crimped, the edge will get stiffness. As I told, if you take a paper and make a round or a square, one bend, it will become a stiffness, same like. Now it is flange. What is this one is? Flange. Flange means what? This one sheet will be there. Example, a sheet, straight like a sheet, number of cuts will be there, one more round sheet will kept, and they'll split up and down, like stitching, like up and down, put and they'll crimp it. It will become a stiffness. Curling means, here see, we put the wire inside this sheet, but in the curling we don't have the sheet inside, only hollow, round they'll make tube-like, edge they'll make a tube-like. Okay, now bending also, side bending, like this. See, now we are putting shades, blue sheets we will put, it is a plain sheet. When it make a corrugate a little bit ups and down bending, it will get stiffness. If you hold the other two ends, it will not bend. If the plain sheet, it will easily bend. Okay, the sheets what we are putting on the roof, if it is the plain sheet, if you bend holding at the both end and lift, the sheet will bend in the middle. The same sheet having a groove bendings, when you lift it will have a stiffness. So for stiffness, there are different types of procedures, methods they follow. Ribbing is nothing but in the sheets they'll make a groove like, not cutting, groove like bending, ups and down bending, same like a corrugated. But this bending what I told, sheets throughout the full length, outside to outside it is getting bending. But whereas here only inside little bit different shapes they'll bend and it will make stiffness. That is called ribbing. This is the sheet metal works. We complete the lessons, and after sheet metal completing this lesson, further we have to do some operations to have a correct sound joints in this. Means when we use liquids not to leak, we will use some filling metals inside in different methods. Due to filling the metal inside these joints, the liquid will not get leaked. Next class we will go to the filling metals for the containers what we made to not to leak, we are going to use filling metals to do soldering. Okay.